Okay, moving on to the next phase. Gonna start doing some assembly. And what I'm doing right now is I'm getting these panels down. This one with a hole, this is gonna be the very back center right here. Then I got a 4-foot panel on that side, another 4-foot on this side. Then it's gonna be 2 radiuses. I'm gonna assemble those down there. I'm gonna assemble those down there and put the braces on the back, move them up, and then I'm going to go ahead and get that level, get those first few pieces in, and then I'm going to kind of measure and get that roughly squared up, and then go from there. I'll take a picture of it when I get to that point. Okay, tip found out down here. The first few we got of these, I guess they were random ones that had already been taken apart, and they didn't have these little pieces. We learn it as we go. So we're clipping all these off, then go back, we're gonna take those, separate those, but it'll be real easy. Snip them all, put it back together, then we're gonna level up under the bottom of that and go from there. But anyway, hey, me and my baby, we out here working. Set that one up out there. I just kept these braces like this. Now what I'm realizing is that later, I'm thinking, well, I'll just break these off later, because this is going to be the stake. And you see this is a pretty steady little piece of plastic here. Then we got these 2 bolts that's going to slide, little things that's going to slide into this hole. This is going to get stuck through there. And that pin's going to go through one of these holes, go through there, it's going to hold it. And I'll explain about these later, but I'm going to use about half of these. So what I'm doing for now is I'm going to breaking them all down, getting them all cut, and I'm leaving that little ping pong paddle like looking thing at the bottom. I'm taking the one off the top because those are going to hold some tubes that's going to have some concrete in it, and I'm only going to use that on the what I call the low side down there. All right, starting another morning. Rained a little bit last night, still everything's hard as a rock. I got in here to kind of clean this out just by hand. It took me about an hour, just hard work, morning workout. Now marked, this is where the light's gonna go. This is where each one of these panels I marked here, it's like where these legs are gonna be. This is my 2-foot area, and I ran this line right here. The front of my panel is going to go that way, so everything's going to go right back there, and we're going to try to line this front panel up. Then once we get that, then we'll start down this side. But that's what we're doing this morning till it gets too hot. Working pretty good. Put a little man on it. Put a little man sauce on it. Watch me cut my foot off now. Okay, got close to getting this dug out. The wall is going to go right on the inside of that line, and I've got to be 2 feet back to there. So let's see how we are on level. Oh, that's a little low right there. Good there. Beeping there. So if that's beeping right there, I am right at the level. Now I've just got to make sure it's beeping. So that's almost level. Perfect. Okay, that's good there. And this back here can actually be a little bit higher. because that leg is a little bit higher than the bottom, but I do need to have a little space in case, and that's designed that way, so when I pound that steak, I can push this. It gives a little bit of up and down on that right there, where I can tilt it back if I need to tilt it back to plumb that wall up. But anyway, let me put this down, and that's what old Slick doing this morning. Luckily, man, I got up. It is getting close to 80 degrees. Started out about 75. I've been out here since about daylight. I've been here since daylight, and but anyway, man, we're fitting to get this thing up and get this wall in today. Okay, I got that leveled out. Gotta go ahead and set this wall, and that's gonna get me started. Anyway, man, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Checking out this light holder, or light niche as they call it. I'll see how far that comes back. I didn't know how far I gotta dig back here, but okay, oh, I have 10 inches. That's what she said. Oh yeah, dude, I got all kind of room on that. Okay, I had to put that the light niche in. Instructions ain't worth a crap. Okay, then I looked at that outer ring, that ring that's holding that niche in. It's got 12 holes. So I counted up the holes that didn't match, and there was a hole there that didn't match that ring, and there's a hole in the bottom that didn't match. So I said, okay, that's where the short one goes. And also looked in that ring in the back, that ring that I had up there, it had two little countersunk holes in them. So the short screw goes there, a short screw goes there, okay? Now, you don't have to worry about this being waterproof, okay? Once I get to a certain point, before I put my liner in, I'll put the gasket that goes over this, has a big hole here to cover it. So I was thinking, oh hell, I forgot to put the gasket on, but I was thinking, man, I can't have a gasket on this thing the whole time. Put all them in there. How's that, Daisy? It look good? And for all general purposes, this is, at this point, pretty level. So now I'm just gonna sit here and start leveling one panel at a time to this level. And that's how I count it's corn, baby. Okay, got those radiuses in. So I started on this wall. I ran me another, this should be the inside of my pool, okay? So then I measured with this tape 16 feet over to there. And I'm supposed to measure 16 feet over to there, which actually I already have. Now I'm gonna run this. This is a little preacher in Oxford talking about old Joshua. Wish I'd been half the warrior he was. Okay, like I said, I want that first corner. I measured 16 feet over to here. This line runs here, it's 2 feet off of that. And now I'm going to, then I measured 16 feet from here to here. Okay, talking about squaring this up. I have measurements. Once this all gets in, it's all going to be able to move and shift a little bit. Then I have a measurement. From here to like a certain part of the pool there has got to be a certain distance. Then a certain corner over here and over here. So once I get it there, I'll shift it. And it'll, you know, maybe be an inch or so, and that's how it'll be totally square. But anyway, that's how that's going to work. Well, Old Slick going at it.